In the Daytona 500, it's hard to put into words, and it's beyond belief, really. I mean, as a kid, you watch this race on TV, and you live the experiences with each of the drivers that win the race or lose the race. And after 16 years of having it go 16 different ways, when you win it one time, it erases all those memories, and you now have this permanent memory of being able to drive into victory lane with a winning car. And a winning car is put together by a great group of guys, a talented group of guys, a committed group of guys. And this year it's even that much more special because we switched over to Ford during the off season, and that brought a lot of change at Stewart Haas Racing. And that change brought everybody together with a different camaraderie that we hadn't had before. I mean, we're a strong unit together at Stewart Haas, but to switch over to Ford and put in all that extra time, the chassis dyno, the wind tunnel, the massaging of this area of the car, or to build this new component. I felt coming to Speed Weeks this year, I had the most puzzle pieces in place, and I just kept believing. And here we are as a team, as Daytona 500 champions. It's a great feeling.
It means a lot, to me, obviously, and all the guys know this. I grew up here, late model racing, short track racing, won a lot of races here, championships at local tracks and stuff. But everything from my dad. We built our own cars from back then, and Dad built our engines, and we didn't have any money, so we built everything ourselves. And when we won championships and races back then, it was huge because we overcome the odds of guys who, like Gary Blue and Billy Harvey and those guys who had a lot of money, that we could beat them. So, we come into, the Daytona 500, every time you come through the tunnel, you think, is this going to be the weekend or the time that we win? And we've been really close before. I mean, I've won Daytona 500, and a lot of the guys have been part of a 500 winning team. But for me, crew chief, and I'm getting old, and I'm going to be handing this off to old Johnny K there for too long. That it meant a lot to me to finally to get this done and top it off. And to be in my hometown is tremendous. I have a lot of friends at the racetrack and a lot of friends in the area that I saw, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday when we were off. It meant a lot to see those friends, and a lot of them were in the grandstands and in the pits. So your phone's blowing up, and they're like, you finally did it, buddy. You finally made it, and you made it happen. As a little kid, I always dreamed about being a crew chief and then winning Daytona 500 as a crew chief. And it took me 31 years, I think, to finally get it done. But it's the thing about it is just not me. I'm just a very small part of getting that achieved. It's all these guys out there that make it happen. They're the backbone of everything, and I just happen to be the one that gets to sit up here and hold the mic. But those are the guys that make it all happen, and I'm just so proud of them and proud that I can do it with these guys out there, because that means a lot.
Earlier, you didn't realize what this race meant, but it is more than just a race, right? It's the Daytona 500. And we are honored that you are our 2017 owner champion, and I'd like to present you the Harley J. Earl Trophy. So congratulations, sir. Thank you. You can take this one.
That's impressive. I was wondering who I was gonna have to bribe to get one of these. usually, you have to order one and then wait. There's one there, so that's very, very impressive. And thank you very much. And I'm starting to realize that the Daytona 500 really is an event, and it's a happening. And I'm starting to appreciate that more and more. And thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gene. No. So funny story. Last year, Denny Hamlin did take the stance, and we've made it very clear you may not take the stance. Tony Gibson, old man, been in the garage for 500 years, and you're a great ambassador to our sport, because your passion for the sport and what you do for the sport transcends winning the Daytona 500. And we're honored that you're our hometown boy, and we'd like to present you the Cannonball Baker Trophy.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It was great how hard it is to do this, and to some degree, the reason his body's a wreck is because they just give so much of their lives to this sport. I mean, it's a grueling sport, day in, day out, week after week, and it probably really does physically affect you. But you know, they all do that. All the team does that, and that's really great. And I know even for Kurt Busch, you know, he's a metal case. He's just okay.